So this is something a little different. For a while I've been making my own Lego Transformers, but I've never really shown them off until today. So, let me introduce Lego Transformers DEATHSTALKER. Now, DEATHSTALKER is, as you can tell, a scorpion. Hence the name DEATHSTALKER, based off the DEATHSTALKER scorpion. And now, this scorpion is small, but not too small. Like, here's Iron Factory's Soundwave. You know, he comes up, or she comes up to about his shoulder. So that should give you a little bit of a sense of scale as to what she's like in scorpion mode. And yes, DEATHSTALKER is a she. Given that there's no pre-established lore for these characters, because she is my own OC, I will go ahead and give you a little bit of backdrop for her. So, DEATHSTALKER is a Cybertronian mercenary, basically. She, didn't really fit in with the Autobots, doesn't fit in very well with the Decepticons, so she kind of went on her own and became a bounty hunter. While on a mission with one of her comrades, Gearshifter, they landed on a planet infested with only giant bugs, basically. Which is where DEATHSTALKER found the scorpion she scanned and turned herself into. DEATHSTALKER is a strong, silent type. You know, she doesn't speak much. She speaks barely any Neo-Cybex, or Galactic Basic, I guess, and speaks mostly in clicks and whistles. She is not necessarily evil. She just has a job to do, and she does it very, very well. But yeah. That being said, like I said, she is not a, stone cold, cold-blooded killer. She is, just as all bots, open to empathy and to, sorry, my door's blowing open, and to love if she finds the correct person. Anyway, so yeah, that's, basically her. Now, she does have a Cybertronian mode. To get to that, you want to remove her gun, leaving the rest of the tail. You're going to want to bring the tail section down and kind of flatten it as best as possible. You're going to want to bring the scorpion legs up. Take the pincers, rotate them, so that way these panels are on top. And also, this is not her permanent color scheme. This is just the pieces I had. She's obviously not supposed to have this bright blue on her. And, yeah, her head is supposed to be sealed away better, but I did the best I could with what I had. Anyway, so once you've brought her pincers, or her legs back like this, make sure they're as straight as possible. Go ahead and angle the pincers forward to get them out of the way. You are going to want to come here, split it so this piece comes with one side, and then split it so this piece comes with the other side. Do not pop her leg off, like that. You're going to want to bring her arms in like this and just kind of fold them down. Fold her head down or up, whichever. And then you are going to want to bring the pincers back to kind of simulate thrusters. And then you can, whoa. Sorry about that. You're going to want to bring the eyes of the scorpion down to make kind of landing gear. And here you have DEATHSTALKER. You can also flip this around if you want. Or you can fold it this way. Whatever boats your float. And thanks to my backdrop falling, I need to reposition everything. But yes, here is DEATHSTALKER in her Cybertronian jet thing mode. It's a very nothing alt mode, but so are most Cybertronian alt modes. And the gun, I'm sure you can rotate that, and you know, if you move some things around, you can get it plugged in, and boom, you have that as like a thruster on the back if you want. Or you could plug it in this way. No, you can't, because that, never mind. But yeah. But this isn't the mode I built her with, so let's get her back into Scorpion mode so I can show you the transformation into robot mode. Alright, and we are back in Scorpion mode. I kind of showed off the articulation while I was talking about her lore, so I'm not really going to go through all that. I mean, I'll point out the joints. You have ball joint right here, hinge joints for each one of the scorpion legs, ball joints in the shoulders for the pincers, hinge right here, hinge for the pincers, ball joints right here, but they're locked together, so you can't really move them, and hinge joint up here, and if you want, hinge joint right here. So yeah, and I guess if you want, you can have her look down. Door? But yeah. Anyway, let's get down to robot mode. Mode. Now, I imagine you can kind of guess how it's mostly going to work. First of all, straighten out the handle for the gun, and then rotate this piece like this. Like, you can imagine how most of this is going to work. You're going to want to straighten out the pincers, kind of. Take them right here, rotate them, bring them down like this. Rotate, bring it down like this. You are going to want to take this joint right here and ratchet it upwards like this. You are going to want to then resplit the tail in half, open it up, come over here, flip out her hands, don't lose this piece, bring the arms around, bring them down, like that, bring the rest of the chest down, rotate her head, and then bring it upwards, and you are done. Oh wait, no, you're not done, no. You thought we were done? Ha! No, you're going to want to take the scorpion legs and fold them around. Take them, fold them around, and then straighten everything out. And there is DEATHSTALKER in her robot mode. And I like this. It's slender, creepy, misproportioned, and all around I just really like this robot mode. you might be able to tell there are some design cues taken from IX rollout, not IX, Mindbenders, Night Terror, and Spinneret. That's because this was originally supposed to be my attempt at building Spinneret without any instructions. Which is why the body and the, like, here down resemble her. Meanwhile, up here resembles Night Terror, because once I decided to switch it to a scorpion, because I had recently been attacked by a scorpion, I decided, you know what? Let's see it about, doing the tail like that. So that's how I did it. For comparison, here she is with Iron Factory's Sound Wave. See, she grows. She grows a little bit tall. Here she is with Legacy Bumblebee. And here she is with Legacy Animated Prime. So I'd say she's about deluxe scale. Articulation is slightly limited, I will say that. The head is on this T-joint, so it can look down and left to right. The shoulders do have a butterfly for transformation, if you want to use it. They can't go forward because of how all this is constructed. They can go back all the way above her head. And you do have a shoulder rotation. She has slightly over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. They can go both ways. Her wrist can flop down, flop up, and you do have a bit of wrist rotation. You do also have, like, rotation up here, if you want to use that. Her legs are on a ball joint, then kick up that far, back that far, outward. You have a little bit of thigh rotation, not much though. You have about 90 degrees of bend at the knee. They can go both ways. And at the ankle, you can, ankle can go back, forward. And if you move both of these pieces, you do get some tiltage. So all in all, she's actually pretty posable, all things considered. But yeah, and she does have a weapon, if I can get her to stand. She does have a weapon, which is this gun. It's supposed to resemble Optimus's gun, and she can hold that pretty well. But yeah. So I think that's all I really have to say about her. Let's get into how to build her. Alright, so we are going to build Deathstalker in 3, technically 4 sections because of the gun. One of the sections will be the tail of the scorpion. The other the main body. And another, the legs. / pincers. We're going to start with the legs, and here are the, pieces you're going to need for one of the legs. Of course, you're going to need 2 if you plan on building both of the legs. So, and remember, these can be in any color. These are just what I happen to have on hand. So we're going to start with one of these pieces. One of these mixel ball pieces with the socket, so it can plug in like that. Then, what you are going to do is you're going to take a flat 1x2, or a 1x2 tile, place it up top. Take one of these 1x2s with the clip facing this way, like this, not up, facing like this. Plug it on like that. You are going to want to take one of these 1x2s with the bar on both sides. Plug it in like that. Then what you are going to want to do, take another 1x2 tile, place it on there. Take a 1x2 flat piece, I'm not sure what to call it. Plug it on like that. 1x2 with a clip facing upwards like this. Another flat 1x2. One of these 1x2 slopes, and plug it on like that. Mirror the build for the other side. Here are the parts you'll need for section 2, the mid-torso of the scorpion. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to find all of these. So, we're going to start off with the scorpion head. What you're going to want to do is take one of these pieces, 1x2 with a bar on the side, 1x2 with 2 clips. Plug them in so that way the studs are facing the anti-studs on this side. Get a transparent 1x2 piece, or 2 transparent 1x1s. Then take one of these pieces off of a rotating piece. Plug it on under here. Take one of these 1x1 or 1x2 balls with 1x2 with balls on each side. Plug it on right here. Then you're going to take one of these pieces, a 2x2 with this up top so it can connect to the ratchet. And you're just going to place it up top like this. Next, take a 1x2 slope like this. Plug it on like that. Set this off to the side. Take one of these 2x4s with the extended ball. Take either 2 1x2 bricks or a 2x4 brick and place it up here. Next, you are going to take another 1x2 slope, place it up here. Take a 4x slope and place it on right here. You are going to then take, if I remember how I built this correctly, the receiving piece for this ratchet. Plug it on up here. Plug a 2x right here. Well, let me just make sure that actually... Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm doing this right. Maybe. Editing me cut that part out. Okay. So once you have this, you're going to want to take another one of these pieces. Plug it on right here. You are going to want to place these sections, which are 1x2s with a bar that's kind of separated like this. Plug it onto here. Okay. You are going to want to take these slopes with the studs on the bottom. Place them on right... Oh, I know, I messed this up a little bit. For this section, I'm going to take a jumper plate and put it in. Because for no other reason than why not. Then you're going to want to plug these on like this. Then you're going to want to place this section on like this. Next, you're going to want to take like 6 of these 1x clips. and clip. Same thing on the opposite side. Clip, clip, and clip. Then take the head, plug it on to the body, and we have the body all done. Now you may notice it's a little top heavy. That's because the tail outweighs the rest of the figure. But now we're going to set that off to the side and work on the tail. So here's what you need for the main section of the tail with the head. And let's get into that. So you're going to want to start with one of these 4x tiles with studs on top. You are going to want to place one of these 4x pieces on top of it. Take one of these 2x with the ball socket on this side. Place it on like this. Then you are going... Wait, no, I'm mixing shit up. You are going to want to plug these hinge pieces onto this first. Then you're going to want to plug all this on. Following me? Because I'm not. Then you're going to want to take one of these 2x with 2 clips. Plug it on. Take one of these 4x tiles or 4x's with the 1 stud. Plug it on. Then you are going to want to just kind of open this up to get it out of the way. Take a pneumatic T-joint. Take either a headlight brick or just one of these bricks that has a stud on one side, so you have the hole to shove that into. Take a transparent 1x piece for the eye. Plug it on like that. Go ahead and rotate it and then close these up. And you have the main section of the tail all done. Set that off to the side so we can focus on the arm. So this is what you'll need for one of the arms. Remember, you're going to need double this if you want to make 2 of the arms. And let's get into that. So you are going to start with one of these pieces. One of the ball pieces. Plug them in like that. You are then going to want to grab one of these, one of the clips. Plug it on like this. One of the 2x slopes. Plug it on. You're going to want to take one of these sections with the clip, or with the bar on it. Clip. Take a clip. Put it on. Take a slope. Put it on. Like so. Then you are going to want to take one of these 1x's with the bar on it. Plug it on. Take one of these 1x's clips. Plug it on. For this arm specifically, you're going to want to take one of these pieces or any other 2x1s. Plug it on up here. For this side, for the other side, you're going to need really any, this can be a 2x plate if you want, or 2x4 plate if you want, 2x2, whatever. And then just plug it on up here. Then you are going to want to take the arms, plug them on top like this. Plug them on top. Plug them on top. Bring them together, make sure everything is tabbing together. Make sure that hand is rotated in. And there we have the bulk of the tail. Now the last section is the gun. Headlight brick. One of these 1x's with a bar on it. One of these 1x rounds. Boom. 1x with the bar on it to act as kind of the magazine. 1x cylinder brick. And a 1x cone. That's it. Now let's take this entire hunk of junk and put it together to make the one and only DEATHSTALKER. So you're going to want to plug it on. You're going to want to make sure the anti-stud is facing up. And then plug that on. Make sure the anti-stud is facing up. Plug that on. And then you have the pincers. Take the tail. It will just plug right into that ball joint. And done. Angle the pincers. Angle the tail. Attach the weapon if you so choose. Attach the weapon. Make sure it's angled just so she can stand. And there you have it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on my original character, DEATHSTALKER. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more. Hit that like button if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Go ahead and leave a comment telling me what you think. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.